Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Lumi, your host, and today we are back on War Thunder. Tuesday is usually when the updates happen, and today was the 1.87 patch that came through. I wouldn't go as far as to say it is a big one. I mean, it's a big one there's a lot of content, but it's just very scattered around because it goes for air, there's some for ground, there's some for helicopters, there's some for ships. So it's a bit all over the place, and you actually, if you only play a certain portion of the game, you're gonna feel like there's not enough that got added. Now, the big thing first is French got their helicopters. 9.0, we got 5 helicopters. Let's see if we have a preview. They all are still just as expensive. This is 9.0, so yes, it will. Oh, it actually starts out with some guided ATGMs. Now that's a good thing. Yeah, a few rockets, 4 rockets and 2 guided missiles. So not the best plane, but at least you start with guided missiles. I think it's better than a whole other helicopters you can see on the different trees. I mean, I think the Alouette, the Alouette starts with missiles as well. The AH-1G is pretty much the odd duck here, and I think the Mi-4A, that one needs still to unlock them. So these two, the Mi-4AV and the AH-1G are really the ones that are a pain for the starter choppers. Now, there's been also some changes in the fleet. They added a few more light cruisers, a few destroyers, more packs. Yeah, they fleshed out some things. For the Russian planes, there's not much, but the Germans got a MiG-19, they got a CL-13B Mark 6, which is 9.3. The Americans got nothing. The British got the Seahawk at 7.7, and the Japanese got the incredible Mitsubishi T2. I kind of feel like they're trying to mess with everyone by forcing them in the second line rather than behind the F-86. In a way, you could say that it's going to be faster to get to it, but I think that maybe a few people just went through the bomber line, through the fighter line, and now the Mitsubishi is here, and they're like, damn, I have to start at the KI-43-3 and get all of these until I can get the Mitsubishi. It just feels like this is a sneaky thing to put it here and not there. Italy also got the G91YS and also a rank 5 pack. The French got the Super Mystère, which looks really cool. It looks like a manta ray. It's really, I don't know, I find it cool. I don't know why. It's just, and another premium as well. So that's about all rank 6s for planes fleshed out now. The CL-13 went up. I mean, that's how you make a rank 6, you know, you just grab some old planes and put them up, and then you have a new rank. Now hopefully RP costs will drop for these beasts, and then things are gonna get a bit better. But the thing you all came to see is, and locked on because of radar, and let's start with the USSR. And my stream is a bit late because I've been setting these things up. Test drive, let's go in. So this is what I would say the lower spectrum of the radar stuff. I think maybe the Sedan might be not as great. As you can see, this has its radar dish just going left to right in that specific angle. And let's see, if you try to get the F-86, he's too close. Oh, now I can see him. Now he went away. Okay, there I can see him. No, come on. Okay, this is going too slow. I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna be the one doing the movement, and now it's too far already. So as you can see, this, okay, I got 20 kilometers. There we go. Okay, that worked. There's like a minimum, and now it's out of my range. Now it's 30 No, that's kilometers per hour. Is at 3 kilometers, and that's out of my range to hit him. And oh yeah, now after 4 kilometers is completely gone. Where's the other one? Now you always get 2. There's the B-57. He's coming in. He's at 4 kilometers right now. Well, 3,800 meters. That green can really not be seen too well on the blue sky. So maybe they should rework that kind of a number. Okay, at 3.3 we start getting a lead indicator. We are kind of following the plane, but not. As you can see, I'm not touching the turret, and it immediately gets into the zoomed in view. We can try and hit him now. Some of them went away. There we go. If you get it dead on. This one is now too close to get a lock on. Or is it too fast? Maybe I haven't detected it yet, so it's. I have some trouble with the F-86. Maybe it's because it's smaller, or is it using like some counter radar stuff? I don't know. Thing is that I only really get to lock it on it. Okay, now when he's at about that range, so it seems like almost at 2 kilometers, and now I lost him again, but that was enough to get him. So this is why I think the shield guy is going to be the weaker one, because you only get like a small area of action because of that small radar dish in the front. But let's go and have a look at the other guys. So, I mean, if we take the Type 87 or the German Gepard, I think the French AMX work a bit the same. But let's take the Gepard out. No, not to battle. Test drive. Now have a look at that style. It's different. The radar now is a complete rotating 360-degree dish, so you get to see all the targets around you. So now you see there's 2 on the left-hand side. There's 2 targets detected. The one with the 2 bars is the one I'm locked on, and the green line, this one here, is where I'm looking at. So if I want to join, okay, this is the one I'm locked on. So now I can actually get this going, and we line this perfectly. There we go. That thing's gone. Now, if I want to lock on this one, I need to switch it and I lock on. But as you can see, I'm too far out, and my radar is still turning. But what I can do is now, if I want to be sneaky, I have locked on already, and I think this is going to be maybe something that is abused and they're going to fix, because now I've turned my radar off. So he thinks I'm basically camouflaging. I can actually keep moving. I don't need to be static, but I'm still locked on him. Now I lost him. That was not meant to happen. So we're gonna have. He went too far. So I need to turn my radar back on. Okay, there we go. We are locked in. Oh, now. Okay, I lost him again. Oh, so maybe only if I'm static does this work. Okay, there we go. Radar off. So my radar is off now. Maybe he just barely spotted me for a moment until my radar was off, and now I can already start engaging him. There we go. At these ranges he could have like stopped or like move, navigated to get away from my shots, because they take some time to travel. I find it incredibly cool how flat this thing becomes once you have that thing down. And we can bring it back up, and then it starts rotating immediately. I think that there should be some kind of transition. It still feels like a bit like chopped off, the animation once it's up and then it starts rotating. The acceleration seems to be instantaneous. Let's see how the M163 goes, because that thing doesn't look like it has a real turning dish as well. It's just radio detection, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But let's see what our capabilities are. So, okay, basically, I don't know. I don't see anything happen. Let's see. Can we change ranges? 7 kilometers is the range. So I don't know what the... That radio, I mean, sure. Is it by me moving around that I'm gonna detect it? The IL-28 might be too far out. Oh, maybe is it because of that we now have like tiny red dot when you have radar detection? Is that it? So I don't know, maybe they're just too far out. Or if someone is pinging you with radar, maybe that's what it's meant to be. I don't know, I feel like... Let's see, if we try and scan, do a manual scanning of that area. It's gonna come now towards us. Nothing. Is it maybe that it is still too far? No. I think it's pretty much pointless. That's still just as good as before. So I don't see what the M163 brings to the table. Well, we're gonna have to have a look at that later. I think the French or the Italian sedan might be different. Let's go to Army. I don't have it, but we can test drive it. I think it falls into the same category of not having really a radar, but having some kind of tracking distance. So let's see, maybe it's gonna be with like the M163. Yeah, it scanned the same thing at 5 kilometers. As you can see, we're completely off with this. It's not accurate at all. We cannot really change anything. No, okay, that's... I have to try and get to the forums and figure out what this kind of radio detection means, actually. Maybe it's just that you get that red dot so that you actually see that there's planes around. I think French tank's gonna be pretty much the same, and then the British Marks and Chieftain is gonna be similar. The only one really that has a difference is the Tunguska, but I'm gonna let you check that out in some other streams. We are gonna meanwhile take out the Begleitpanzer, followed by the Raketenjagdpanzer, and we will... Oh yes, we'll put some booster on, and then we'll have the Gepard as a backup once planes start coming, and we'll use that and see how that works out. Now the Begleitpanzer is completely stock. The Raketenjagdpanzer 2 is already with FPE and parts, so it's basically stock but functional stock, let's say. And I had the pleasure not that long ago to experience the new mechanic for engine repairs. And it's actually not too bad. It takes quite some time, but it's quite alright. I think we're gonna go take the Begleitpanzer and go into town. The turret rotation is not the best, so we're gonna have to pay attention. Maybe actually, given that we get like 6 rockets, not so much turret rotation. We're gonna go for that sneaky spot and wait for them. We got, what do we got? 124mm of pen. So we're gonna try and use that on the side. And bear with me if I suck at this tank. It's really basically my second game in it, and I'm still trying to figure it out, trying to know what its strengths and weaknesses are. Why did the leopard stop? Do you see something? Now you're just blocking everyone, man. Now I had to do this entire circus just to get past by you. Okay, we got someone near A. Okay, we're gonna wait here. So we basically need to show to throw rockets. Oh, if he comes here though. Now he continues? No. Right, that's one M50 taken care of. That wasn't a big threat. There's something else that we can also take care of. See if he comes back out. Nah, he's continuing to the right hand side, but at least we got him spotted. Okay, that's he killed the Centauro. Come on, man. I spotted it for you. Cannot do more than this. I think we're gonna keep an eye out on this. I don't know. Question is, could we try that?
Attention to the designated grid zone. Roger that.
He tries to move out. Okay. Damage, we're gonna get back into cover. I don't feel comfortable over there.
The designated grid square. We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Okay, actually from here we have a pretty good shot at it. If they try and poke out.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Alright, he retreated. Got killed. Darn it, man. For so long. Oh, whoa. Wait.
Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid zone.
This object got the apart. Do not like that all that premise. Come from back there?
Attention to the map.
Okay, I don't know.
Forces have captured a zone.
Like what's happening here. Pretty small though, so I feel like if there would be
Attention to the map.
Okay, tried that. Someone's supposed to be here? I don't see anyone. Okay, I don't know. These callouts are being really inaccurate. He's trying to shoot at someone back there. That smoked. And we got two guys here. Wow. Okay, got a BMP that we can take care of. If I don't get these down bushes on. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on! Gaijin, don't do this. Look at these stupid rocks that are poorly modeled. Okay, we're gonna pursue that. Come on. The moment we get the gunner. Alright, never mind. We're gonna take the Gepard. Probably there's not gonna be anyone flying around now that they know that there's like the extra radar and whatnot. But we could always get surprised. I'm gonna hide behind this rock. Oh, there's someone behind us. Ally. It seems that was what we were detecting. More seriously, we just see our allies. There's BF-110. Come on, we need enemy planes. That would be... And that's the problem with highly effective AAs, is that you just don't end up enjoying them because nobody spawns in something that's gonna get destroyed by them. It just costs too much spawn points at these high tiers to even have any planes. Choppers don't exist up until 9.0, so this all feels highly pointless. If you're not at a higher BR, that is. Where choppers abound. They really don't. Wow. That was highly effective by that. BF-110. Oh, there he is. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Did he? Yeah. Who needs radar when you got the R3, man? Come on, that thing's so overpowered. We were trying to do it properly. I could have probably still snuck a shot in there. Got 3 planes. They're all allied, so we need to keep an eye on our radar. That's what we need to keep an eye on. I'm still in the old system where I'm just scouting the skies, but basically I just have to look here, and eventually something will show up. So
Attention to the map.
I think the problem with these new radar mechanics are pretty slow to lock on, actually, and to get it working how you'd want to. Wow. How do you... Okay, the best player in their team has 4 deaths, 4 assists, and nothing else. Okay, we got one in front of that's our friendly Messerschmitt. Wonder if we should try and go for A, but then if I lose this and I cannot engage any planes, I'll be annoyed that I didn't get to show you guys. I think the BMP, let's see the BMP that killed us, if he's still around, then we could maybe kill down the Mesler or Messiah or whatever. Yeah, he's still around. So he has no other no reason to actually not keeping on camping there. Okay, we're gonna do the following. We're gonna enter stealth mode, and we're gonna try and get that BMP. That's the first time I really feel like I'm going to the hunt with this thing. Usually I'm just like, okay, the radar is making me so noticeable, it's just gonna be for the lols. But you can actually try and play this thing well if you want to. Cannot be an enemy plane at this time. Okay, we got stuff on B. Maybe that's where the BMP went to. Do not see any planes. Now, should we try and go capture A though? Because there's still medium tanks and IS-6s and IS-3s. Okay, the BMP now is dead, so whatever chance we had to... In town, we don't need to be as hidden. So let's use radar to scout for planes. Probably not going to the smartest spot here. There's something in the cap. What do we got? Coelian. If I had something else. Okay, we got the Falcon. Oh, we got something. We can lock on here. Come on. What is it? It's not locking on. Okay, he's coming at an angle that is highly unusual, that's why. It doesn't matter. We got him. But so it really doesn't work if they're coming from too high, actually. They need to be flying quite low. But the radar told me there was something coming, so at least that helped out. Saw the dot here, but it just doesn't want to lock on. It's very capricious. I think maybe it's buggy, or it's maybe there's like a chance for you to lock on. I don't know how this is supposed to work. They don't have that many vehicles. Something there. It's an AA, I don't know what. Okay, dead. No planes up. We're good to go. We should try and go for B. Oh, no, Alvarado. Once I saw the dot now. Now there's like 2 mini maps you have to keep a lookout on. I mean, I'm starting to like have one eye going either side of my face just to see both maps at the same time. Got 2 guys behind us. Alright, no, those are 2 allies. Some AA there. I don't think they'll have any more planes. Look at the first guy, 5 deaths, and he's still kicking. We're not going to be able to capture in time. Okay, that. Oh, light tank. Light tank left. Dead. Okay, there we go. Come on, lock on. Doesn't want to. Considers it being too far now, I think. Oh, there we go. Gonna try it out once it comes on this descent. Oh, beautiful. Really no chance. Okay, we're gonna go to A. There's a medium tank. It could be anything from a T-54, which we would have trouble to anything else. Oh, it's a heavy. Alright, that's why. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, it took me forever to lock on, because that thing really is not... I mean, I guess there's this reduced range at where you can actually lock on to. Or maybe it's speed? Don't know what the limiting factor is. It's still unclear to me. But basically what these AAs are now doing is that really if you don't have a jet now at high tier and there's some... It used to be already like with one of these up you had very little chance at doing anything. So the only guy who could have gotten the IS-3 died, or like easily gotten him. Now we're gonna have to work for it. I think if we all rush him, the 3 of us, it should be fine. He has a low reload rate. Even if one of us dies, we can take the gun out, breach, get through the neck, and finish the job off. Yeah, the Coelian is already on working on it. If he gets the gun... Oh shit, that was my mistake. I thought I could actually get from here. Maybe, I mean, I don't know what the light tank is. Oh, well, he could easily get it. Oh no, an RU. The RU got him. Still no enemy plane. I think that was, we saw all of them for now. We're gonna go stealth mode. Just because we're gonna try and engage and cover the bridge. I'm gonna go to that little tower spot, basically, I think, here on the left. So having the radar static and not giving away my position maybe will help me to get some side shots on whoever will try and get A again. We got plenty of people on C, we don't need to cover that route anymore. Oh. See, he didn't see me.
Attention to the designated grid square.
I got a driver. I mean, maybe the best feature of locking on is the ability to make your radar go. I think that's so advantageous, especially for this type of playstyle that I usually have with my AAs, which is pretty aggressive rather than just fighting planes.
Another zone captured. We have the
It really helps. And I think that may be it. Someone is shooting behind. Is that the heavy tank? Okay, that's the... Okay, it's a mouse. Yeah, he's probably just going crazy because he cannot be in the battle fast enough. Okay, I think... yeah, no plane. We will not see any more planes. Someone there? Try not to fall off, but still have a look. Okay, someone smoked. Oh. Alright, nice. I didn't expect that to happen. I was just like, okay, something, let's shoot. But I didn't expect to kill. I just expected to spot it a little bit. We're gonna put the radar back on just in case one of those guys comes back in the plane. We'll be aware. He might be coming in really pissed. Someone just respawned there. Okay, doesn't look like planes. Back into your hidey hole. We're gonna keep watch out there. T-3045, got two more guys. What was... Is it cool? Yeah, the Coelian is actually waiting there. No, not the Coelian, the... Is it? Yes. No, I forgot. Yes, the other one is the Coelian, so this is the Coelian. For a second there I had it out. I think that's GG, but... I don't know why it's taking so long for us to get the ticket bleed going. Sometimes it just goes super quick. That was my mistake. Yeah, didn't pay attention. That was the guy. He just wanted a revenge. But what we'll do, we'll take the FV out. Not the Dornier, because he would get me easily in the Dornier. But with this, yeah, we should be able to get him if we come flat enough from the top. Don't know if I'm gonna get there fast. Wow, okay, that AMX-13. It is a really good AA. I mean, the cannon is pretty strong. But I expected the Coelian to see him. I was a bit of an oversight from him. The Su-85, now there's one guy left. Okay, that's spawn. That was Shield guy. He was waiting just, no, there was a plane coming, I wanted to use a radar. And now someone got him. Okay, someone's back up and running. Okay, there he is. Oh, it's over. Oh, was it? I didn't get to see it on the X-ray. Right, so that was the Gepard. We're gonna try and use something else. Okay, thank you for that. The Type 87 is probably gonna be just the same. Just looks differently. Maybe we're gonna use the French with the AMX-30. Let's have a look at that. I haven't tried. We get some props on the other side, so if we decide to fly, it's gonna end badly for us. that's the way to put it, I think. Especially this thing is basically stock. I just get some offensive 12.7 millimeters, but that's it. Here I'm still waiting for the Matra SNEBs. That's gonna take a while since I have to get through the new cannons, and then only will I be able to get them 5,000 points. Yeah, about 10k. The gains with props are really not that great as compared with jets, and I've been really enjoying jets a lot. If I could just skip straight to jets, I wouldn't play props anymore. The gameplay is totally different, and I really enjoy that. And I think in RRB it really works, but props, no, it doesn't. It's all about who has the highest altitude, the most energy, and it's the better vehicle that will win more often than the better skill. Or I mean, you need to have such a high skill level to beat a vehicle that is better than you. Alright, well, taking the Surbaissé out first. Haven't played this thing in a while. But what disappoints me, I think, the most about this update is that we didn't get any sort of RP cost reduction at all. It's just straight on adding stuff, trying to sell more packages, and not making your life any easier in any sense. I expect at least another month to pass, if not 2, until they actually address some RP issues. And that's being optimistic, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. We are facing Germans and Japanese. So we got some speedy, stabilized stuff in front. I don't like that. We really will have to basically play defensive. We're gonna just bring it here. We don't need to go much further. The enemies will come to us, I think. And we are in the shadow, so that's to our advantage. Some L-44s who decided to take the interior route.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Okay, that was the only guy that died. A lot of people probably went just for B. No slow movers. Doubt anyone will have come from. Ooh. Someone got hit here. He tried to retreat. We're gonna go try and find him. Oh, come on. I really don't see him. I don't know if he smoked himself fully. That's a Begleitpanzer.
Attention to the map.
Got my engine. Yeah, back on fire. I don't know what the other medium tank on top was waiting for. Yeah, he's not paying attention. That's what's happening. Welcome to War Thunder, where your teammates really don't care about you. So we're gonna do the same. We're gonna just care about enemy planes. Alright, this seems to work pretty much similarly. Let's see, do we have other modes? No, we got extra range, so we're gonna set that thing up. I really prefer the radial thing. I may actually just remove the key that allows you to switch between both of them. And the question is, well, they're still. We have pretty much almost full dominance over the map. How does? Okay, this one just. Oh, okay, it just stops turning. That's can be useful, but it doesn't give you as much of a stealthy approach. Let's see. Actually, I'm just gonna do it right that. If you're looking for the controls, it's all of these. So I had pretty to 5. We're gonna remove it. Don't need to have a switch indicator type. The indicator is gonna be radial. That's the best. I don't need that square one. I just wish that this entire thing would rotate with your tank.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
No, someone hasn't. That glide panzer just still seems to be live and kicking. There we go, yeah. Now as I'm looking for him, he's just camping and waiting. Yeah, he's just camping and waiting. Okay, we're gonna get another AMX out, and we're gonna try and get them this time. Come on. Oh, I don't know why you cannot just spawn me like instantaneously. I mean, what's the delay? I'm gonna stop the radar so that we are less visible, but the way he's camping, I think that's gonna change very little. We got some people near C. He looked like he was trying to get down. Someone trying to engage. Trying to be highly cautious now of what's happening. We've got some smoke over there. Yeah, he just went back. He just went looking for more targets, or it's another glide panzer. Type 74G is dead. I have no clue what that was. Type 89. Good, that's gone. What's up with glide panzer? Is someone engaging that M60? I'm gonna put the radar on. 2 targets. Ally. Radar off. This one you can actually turn on and off quite easily and quite quickly. So, where's that freaking glide panzer? Still the same 2 guys. I don't know what type of game they're playing, because they are not trying to go for the caps. It feels like he's playing cat and mouse, trying to find some of us. But I want that glide panzer to die now. Wonder where he would have gone. Oh, okay, he's dead. Okay, radar on. 2 guys. Oh, one right here. Damn it, the building is in the way. Oh, he just went behind the church, and that was enough. Now he's too far out. Okay, he's coming back. There's another one there. Damn, the building is keeping me from detecting him. Someone coming there. Okay, now we're getting him. Okay, he's getting close. Oh, that poor guy. Yeah, he moves and then he gets out of the way. He's even still too far.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Alright. This one we're gonna engage then. He's trying to move around. critical. There we go. JU is down. Where's the other guy? There he is. I cannot even lock him basic because of the building. Gonna have to do it blindly. He's going low. Okay, so staying behind cover like it used to be back in the day is really not the meta anymore if you want to get a lock on. Okay, someone got him. And there's one guy left, still alive, probably at their spawn. Well, but I mean, this is a learning experience, knowing that really you can, I mean, I think that maybe it's quite annoying because you have like a straight line on it and it still cannot detect it. Is maybe because it's too high? It's a bit, I mean, we're lacking data here to understand the vehicles how we should. Because I'm okay with them telling, yeah, there's a certain height or a certain angle at which it works. But give me some kind of image that kind of lets me know what kind of vehicle I'm using and what's its capabilities. Because otherwise I'm a bit lost as to what I can do and what not. If it is a bug or if it is the game or, you know, that's all a bit confusing otherwise. Right, we even got the better round for the AMX, so now we should be able to punch through a few things. Laser rangefinder, ESS, wow, okay, this actually is pretty good vehicle. I still feel like I'm a bit weakish. I mean, having better speed would help, but having a horizontal turret drive would also help, especially on an AA. So we're gonna go for the horizontal drive and then we'll get something else. Yeah, why not take Type 87 for a finish on this locked on stream? I don't think the G91 pre-series got any type of radar. I mean, let's see, did they actually, for those who got it, because I know for instance the Javelin got it, did they add a modification for it? No, it's something you have straight out the bat. But where is Japan again? There we go. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. I take the KI 109 out if but probably will take out the Type 87. This is just there for beauty's sake, because I'm probably never gonna fly this thing. It's just bombers are so bad. Well, they did make them better at not ripping wings and tails as much, but that's maybe something to test on another stream. Well, I'll check it out in my private time, and then I'll let you guys know. Come on, what's the issue? Look at how, oh, now there's so many Germans. I think a lot of people have the Gepard, and they're like, I want to try the Gepard, man. Wait, or no, I think everyone's playing to get the the A5. Maybe that's what's happening now. They left it somewhere at the Leopard A1A1 and now they are just trying to work their way up to the A5. Right, we're gonna start with the STB, just chew a little bit through the enemies and then we'll take the Type 87 out. Right, we're gonna go get an easy A cap, I think, and then we'll see what we'll do from there. I'm quite pissed that the G model is a premium, because Japanese have already such little vehicles. I think it's maybe these are the ones I'm annoyed at, the Type 74G and the Italian jet. Just because, I mean, my origins are Portuguese, so I would have enjoyed to fly the Portuguese variant of the G91. But I'm not gonna buy it, especially at that price, and especially with all the issues that the game still has. And I mean, like, if you bring a game up like that and you still haven't decided that it is as important to your community to just drop the RP costs for the gazillion vehicles you have before, then you don't deserve my money. No matter what you put up there, it can be such alluring as it may be. I'm that kind of person.
Allied forces have captured a zone. The light 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 forces have captured a
so that smoke on the left is something that's preoccupying me that I want to take care of. And this I want to do by coming here, like so. I'm gonna range find real quick. 600. Okay, we're gonna put 750 just in case. There's someone here. He just fired. Got some tracks, so won't be able to retreat. They smoked. I don't know if they got the guy who was trying to go left. Yes, they did. 1 minute 57, so I think we're pretty clear there. Wow. Someone shooting. They see someone there? I don't know what's happening. Okay, that's already... What? Where did that come from? Alright, yeah. I hope we will be covered. So they did not get everyone though. Gonna have to wait for repairs. Is that allied chopper? Yeah. I'm surprised it's still alive. Okay, we got another Leo there. Oh, don't see my butt. Don't see my butt. 5 more seconds. I cannot engage that. As long as I haven't taken care of that guy. I really don't have the visibility for it. I'm on the gun breach. There's a guy right behind this building. I have a long reload now without the loader.
Attention to the designated grid square. Repairing.
Did he not see me? Seriously? Okay, that's what I call being blind though. And he's not even in the premium. What happened to the... Okay, yeah, I get it. Gonna range find again. Ooh. 600 seems about right. We're gonna just elevate it a bit more. Darn it. Okay, that was it. BMP1, that's an ally. Now the guy on the left's probably still there. Wow, he's in the town. Okay, I cannot see that. This I could see. Okay, we got 3 kills. We're never gonna get the Type 87 out if we keep doing as good as this. Stabilizer for the win. Oh, we got something flying. It's an Arado. Nothing. Oh, okay, we got something here. Got a gunner. Beautiful. That's a storm. Oh, he got my butt. Yeah, I was about to say that's a Storm Panzer, but yeah, that's quite over freaking powered. I don't know, it says crew knocked out, but my crew was intact. Okay, we're gonna take the Type 87 to take care of that Arado. Come on. Oh, we got already something on the case. Yeah, if I knew that. Yeah, we got that. That Sergeant York is gonna take care of it. That's the chopper that we're seeing. Okay, we're gonna do differently then. I mean, I think we got that York. We'll have it covered. I think we don't need two AAs. We're gonna try our best with the KI 109 and get some ground forces. There's a BMP that we at least could get. Is it the 2? Wait. Yeah, it's a 2. Okay, 2 could also deal quite some harm to me, even without a radar. Got 15 rounds penning at 96 millimeters at an angle. That's not that great, but we need to be as flat as possible. Okay, that seems like someone who has radar. Okay, I can see him, but I don't know at this range will we be able to pen anything. It's about what, 2 kilometers, 40 mil. That's a Shilka. Let's see. Wait, we need to be way higher, way more lead. It's muted. He's not expecting us. Come on. Ah, that was a good part. Darn it. I thought it was only the Shilka. So they basically just have AAs now. And really, it's... I mean, if it was already crazy how the game didn't want you to play any planes at high tier, now it's just crazy. It's the worst. Because there's really... It's fun now that you have to the lock on and this and that, but in the end, the entirety of the skill is taken away. And it's just to keep you from getting close. So you cannot really not do anything. It's my fault for using these planes. I should be at jet level, but with the gains, having a plane in ground forces, you just don't go as fast as high. You just have to play air forces, and props air forces is so boring. It really is. It's either boring in RB or unfair, because you just, as a bomber for instance, you're gonna get shredded. As a fighter, it's about just flying up for ages until you finally get a dogfight, and that dogfight success will be determined by the difference in height between the enemy and you. So it's basically who has the better climber at the end of the day. And I'm sorry, but that to me isn't fun. And then if you look at arcade, where it's funnier, let's say, it's just a big old mess. You do 2 kills, you're out, and then if you look at your RP gains, they are close to nothing. So you don't progress in arcade, and you don't progress in general anywhere in the game if you don't invest the time. And this is where my biggest gripe is with the game's grind. I'm fine if the game gives a big grind. It's a free to play, we get it, they need money. But make the grind go down for against success. So if I play well, if I do a lot of kills, stuff needs to go down. I was playing not that long ago. I don't know if I should still have them. Maybe in the subsequent ones. Let's see. I think this, yeah, this is it. No, it wasn't a defeat. It was in a victory. H1, yeah. And then is it this one? Exactly. There we go. So this victory here in Kursk, this victory, I went out once with the AH-1G, threw a whole bunch of my rockets, far range, didn't hit anything, went back, landed, flew back up, and then got 1 kill and didn't die. I got 1,800 RP for that. So 1 kill and 1 landing, and I cannot tell you at exactly how much time that then ended up being. And then if we look at this, where I got like I got 5 ground kills. spawned twice in the AH1G, and here is only 3,100 points. So 3,100 versus 1,800, so it's for 5 times less action, less kills, I got more than half the points. So there's something completely dysfunctional with your performance and how much you get for it. It's just punishing you in such a big way. You just get RP for the first 2-3 kills you do, and then there's the law of diminishing returns. The more you do in the game, the less you get. And I'm sorry, it just doesn't account for it. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense when that's what's going on. Don't you think that one should be rewarded for what one does? I mean, there's always a case to be made for those people who are not able to perform as well, and the grind should be reduced for them. I get it, but it's a separate issue. But if you are doing well to beat the grind, you should be rewarded for it, and not just get less and end up getting just as much as someone that doesn't play well. If that's the case, then why have these kinds of variability? Then just make the game, hey, you get 500 RP per vehicle that you use in one battle. No matter how long, or per X many minutes, because this seems to be more about how long you are spending time in the game, rather than if you're doing well, if you're killing something that is better than you, worse than you. All in the end, it just feels like you're getting screwed over all the time by the War Thunder. So right, yeah, on that little finishing rant, because it really just feels like it's impossible to get to Jets, and Jets is so fun. I reached it with Italy because it's a small tree. Now I'm going back to the SM92. I'm playing the G91 a lot on RRB, and progression feels actually pretty decent on RRB. You can get close to 10k per match with premium, so I just assume like 5,000, which means like 4 good RB matches and you have one upgrade, and I feel that's about a fair amount of what's happening. But if you play any of the other props before and you play RRB, and it just takes much longer, you get much less rewards for what you're doing, and it's just not as fun in the end for me. So let me know if you guys know something that can make playing RB or playing arcade better, more fun, progression faster, because I feel like I'm stuck there. I'm at high BRs with tanks, I want to play high BRs with tanks, but I don't have the planes to support them in a ground fight. So what can I do? Let me know, and I'm sure to try that out, maybe even in the stream. Thanks for any comment and any help you may bring. So this was Lumi. I hope you enjoyed watching this initial update 1.87 locked on stream. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing if you haven't. Thanks for the support, guys. Have a great week.